Hey, this is Dragonfeather, and I'm here to talk about putting everything you've learned on Wicca and witchcraft and paganism, or any one of the three, into practice. Not just talking about it, not just saying, oh, yeah, I'm this, and all you got is your pentacle and maybe a few minor spells under your belt. No, don't do that. Really get into it, really have fun with it, and once you've learned something new, like you've learned how to, make crystal elixirs. Like if you've watched my crystal elixir video and it like made you excited, like get your lazy butt up off your bed, couch, chair, on the ground, wherever you're watching this, from your phone or from your computer, get your butt up and go do it. Because, the best way to learn something is by doing it. And one of the most minor things how we learn is by listening and by watching. And, reading is one of the lowest ones, but still, if you see something, if you read something, if you hear about something that excites you about Wicca or witchcraft or paganism or anything in general, like get your butt up and go do it, because you will be so much happier. You will be, you'll feel more fulfilled. You'll feel like you're like, yeah, I am this, instead of just like, oh yeah, I am this, and you're just like, I lie to myself a lot. But no, don't be like that. I'm not gonna lie, I've lied about, wait, that was like an oxymoron right there. I have lied about things in my past, totally, and, especially about, like, working out and about, like, being healthy and about doing things that I wanted to do. I did, but, ever since I found my path, like, it's really made me not a lazy person. Like, I finally have a schedule for when I get home after school. Like, I have a routine, a ritual that I do every day, and I get everything done. And I still get to talk to the people that I love, So it works. And if you find yourself not being able to get things done, make a schedule, even if you don't want to. For the longest time, I was like, I don't want a schedule. They're trying to control me or whatever. But you know what? Humans work well with structure. That's just the way us humans are. So make a structure. And you know what? Instead of spending your time watching videos on YouTube, Facebooking, Google Plusing, I guess you could call it Google Plusing. I don't know. I don't even know how many people have a Google Plus account. I have one, but don't use it. Yeah. Or instead of like spending your time watching TV or eating food or talking on the phone, go get up and run. I mean, if you hate running, go get up and do some crunches. I'm on the swim team. I have 3 hours of working out every single day. And yes, it kicks my butt, and it sunburns my face, and it dries out my skin, and it makes my hair smell like chlorine, but I thoroughly enjoy it, and I'm so much happier. But I'm totally getting off topic. So getting to do, something that you've learned about. Like I said, if you just take it one step at a time. If you learn about, how to do candle magic, even though you shouldn't do magic just whenever, you should still do magic in the beginning, to learn. That could be your reason if you're starting out. Not because, oh, I don't know what to do it on. Do it because you're learning. Because, excuse me, no one just goes from a beginner to an expert unless they're a prodigy. So, and even then there's some working in between. Like people who skip grades, they worked hard so they could skip the grade. You know what I mean? So you need to work hard at something. You need to practice, and you need to learn, and you need to understand things before you can, go telling other people about it, before you can say that you are that. You need to know what you're talking about before you talk about it, instead of just being like, oh yeah, about that. Like, oh yeah, I'm a Wiccan just because I wear my pentacle. I mean, one of my friends today came up to me, she's like, oh, Jenny, you're wearing a pentagram. She's like, you're a Satanist. And I'm like, no, I'm really not. I'm pagan, but not a Satanist. And she's like, I thought a pentacle and a pentagram are the same thing. And, you know, like, we got into this whole conversation about it. And she's like, my friend's a witch. My mom would freak out because her mom's a crazy Christian. Like, every single time when I'm in the car, when I get a ride home, she's going like, praise the Lord. And not that I have anything against people like that, I just think it's kind of silly. I think stuff like that should be saved for practice. Like, praise the goddess, praise the God. If you want to do that, go for it. It just kind of weird. Kind of weird. But yes, the bottom line is get your ass up and do something. And I'm sorry about my language, but get your ass up and do something if you're lazy. I, for the longest time, had the laziest problem of the world. I was the laziest person in the world. I would procrastinate. Procrastination was my middle name. And it got me nowhere. And I'm a smart cookie. And I got fails in a lot of my classes because I didn't do homework. And because I didn't pay attention in class, so I failed tests. Don't do that to yourself. Now I get straight A's because I pay attention in class, I do my homework because I have that schedule, and it works. And you need to find something that works for you in order to be able to accomplish something, in order to be able to start putting things into your day. Like, during the weekdays, I don't normally do any spells or any magic unless it's a special occasion. Like, if it's a full moon, of course I'll do it. Of course I'll celebrate the Espit. If it's a Sabbat, of course I'm gonna celebrate that. And I'll just have to, like, limit my time to talk with people, eat my dinner kind of fast, instead of taking a shower right when I get home, take it right before I do the spell as a ritual bath, instead. I'm just holding my athame. I'm just, like, conducting my words and itching my face because it itches. Is that disrespectful to your athame? I don't know. I have personal relationships, okay? Personal relationships with my items. Anyway, so get a schedule. Get your butt off the couch. Find something that works for you and make sure you're having fun and you know what you're doing. Because if you have all those things in play, you're going to want to practice more. You're going to want to not just watch videos or not just read about it. You're going to want to actually participate in the craft. And that's the most important thing about being, Wicca or a witch, Wiccan or a witch or being pagan, like, it's important. It's important to enjoy what you're doing. And if you're not enjoying what you're doing, then it probably isn't the right thing for you. It isn't the right thing for you. So if you guys have any questions about this, let me know. And until next time, blessed be and bye.